Hey, Brad, with Kent Bazemore in the chamber here, do you want to? Oh, we got him right now? Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. We're getting in touch with Kent right now. Obviously, he had a huge dunk. Go ahead, Brad. In case anyone has not seen, didn't have it on NBA TV, let the good people hear the Bazemore Mama Chewbacca from yesterday.
Here's Bazemore, season opening. Kent Bazemore over top Jackie Carmichael.
Kent, whenever the rim that makes that much noise in a highlight, you know you just did something nasty.
Yeah, man. It was a very exciting play.
It was. Hey, welcome to the show. Really appreciate it. Summer League not only going well for you individually, but for the Golden State Warriors as a whole. Like, you guys are now the team to beat in the Vegas Summer League. That's got to feel good.
Yeah, I mean, it's been strictly defense for us. The first few games, I don't think we cracked 60 points, but we holding teams to like 60-some-odd points a game, and I mean that's what wins championships at the end of the day is defense.
Absolutely, and it seems like defense is an elective skill that some NBA teams choose to play, other NBA teams choose not to, or there's a switch that they flip when they have to play defense. They'd rather not. And I really thought what the biggest turnaround for the Golden State Warriors, besides more talented players getting minutes on the court and, Steph's monster year and Klay Thompson's monster year, it was this dedication to the defensive side of the court that I saw from the first game of the season through the last game of the season. Mark Jackson's been preaching defense, but he means it, not just preaches it.
Yeah, exactly. And Coach Jackson does a great job of, letting us know that, you play defense and, you can do whatever you want on offense. We're pros at the end of the day, and every player in this league can put the ball in the basket. But what's going to get your teams win is stopping other people from scoring. We can score with anybody, but if we get consecutive stops and play our brand of basketball, it's going to be tough to beat.
Kenneth Lamont Bazemore Jr. joining us here on the Damon Bruce Show. Tell me a little bit about what you did on your birthday. You were born on the 1st of July, which means you just had a little celebration, a little fun this month. Tell me what you did.
I actually went down to L.A., spent a few days on Hermosa Beach with Richard Jefferson. Just hung out down there with him, caught up a little bit, because I hadn't seen him since the season ended. So, just down there hanging out with him, just listening to some of his old stories.
Richard Jefferson obviously is now, he's gone along with Andres Biedrins, and you clearly got along. You went to go see him, but at the same time, him leaving, I think, creates a big window of opportunity for you, and it's one that I know a lot of people are rooting for you to capitalize on. You were completely adopted by the Golden State Warrior fan base for all the enthusiasm you show. When Springfield, Massachusetts opens up the bench mob portion of the Basketball Hall of Fame, I know you want more than that, but you should be a first ballot Hall of Fame inductee. I've never seen a guy root on teammates, get more excited about in-game NBA action from the front row like you, man. I love it. I say this without reservation. I love Kent Bazemore.
Yeah, I mean, it's just, the greatest game in the world on the highest level, so I mean, it's just my ode to the game of basketball. I mean, going undrafted, it's just, me showing my appreciation to the game of basketball. It's a great game, and you got guys like Steph, doing all this crazy stuff, and Klay lighting it up, and Harrison Barnes dunking on everybody. I mean, it's just a fun time, and the Bay Area fans, right at the Oracle, they just behind you too. So you have no other choice but to get up and jump around sometimes.
I'm a basketball fan snob. I'm an aficionado. I went to Indiana, and so I think, I know what a great crowd is.
Yeah.
The crowd that the Golden State Warriors get it's like nothing else in basketball. It really is. It's amazing.
No, it isn't. Even last night at the game, down the stretch, I think it was like a minute and a half left. It was like a "Let's Go Warriors" chant, and it was loud too. I mean, I haven't seen, there was so much blue and gold in that arena last night, and they were behind us the entire time, and for us to pull out that win in front of them, it's probably gratifying for them to see that, and you know, it's just a testament to the hard work of this organization. You know, just how we're gonna keep fighting.
Tell me about the plans you have for yourself. Obviously, it has to line up with what the Warriors' needs and desires are. You know, what role do you think you play on this team when the regular season starts?
You know, just to bring energy. You know, I mean that's one of my goals. You know, personally, just to bring. I mean, first I gotta get my contract guaranteed. That's my number one priority.
There you go. Absolutely. So we want that too for you.
Just bringing energy, whether it be on the floor, whether it's on the bench. You know, just to be in tune. You know, just to be that morale boost. You know, whenever we need it, come in, change the tempo of the game. You know, disrupt some offenses and you know just make plays, hit open shots, and you know hopefully I can stick around for a little bit.
I hope you stick around for a little bit, too. I think you're definitely on that path. You have a degree of athleticism, and you have a skill set that's hard to find as such a good perimeter defender that I think that's going to be your bread and butter in this league, and I think it's going to keep you around the Warriors for a lot longer than most D-leaguers get their NBA shot. Like I said, you're already being immortalized in video games, for goodness sakes. Tell me, by the way, the game that you're going to be in, Ken, I'm also in that game. I do the halftime of the NBA
Really?
2K series for 2K Sports. I'm one of the broadcasters in the game. So, you know, when you play as yourself and you hear, well, Kent Bazemore lit up the first half with 25 points, that's me doing the halftime report for you, about you, to you. So I think it's
great news, man.
Yeah, I think it's cool that you're in the game. Tell me about. I'm guessing you went up to Hamilton Landing up in Novato and put on the motion capture suit, and they had you popping up off the bench, duplicating your celebrations and your bow and arrows and all that stuff.
Yeah, man, it was a great time. Ronnie from 2K Sports.
Ronnie 2K.
Harrison Barnes had told me about it. He told me to come out there because I modified my jump shot and did a couple of signature moves, signature dunk, and all that type of stuff. It was a great time. And then they were like, "All right, man, we'll do your celebrations." I didn't have a clue that they were going to do that. And you know, we did it, and it was a great time. You know, we just had fun with it. You know, just me being myself, and you know, it's definitely an honor to be on something of that stature. I mean, that's one of the biggest games across this world, and you know, for them to highlight Bazemore and then is definitely a blessing.
Hey, absolutely. I mean, if a player's that excited about being in it, you can imagine what it's like for a total hack like me to be in that game. I absolutely love it. So, hey, tell me what you're going to do between the end of Summer League and the beginning of camp and practice for the Warriors. Are you going to kind of get away from basketball for a little while, or do you go to the Drew League in LA? Or what are you going to be doing to work on your game, or are you going to take a little bit of a break?
I'm actually going to there's a All-Star game in Washington, D.C. It's like the colleges in Virginia versus the colleges in D.C. You know, me and a couple of old friends will go play in it, and you know, it's going to be a good time. And I mean, for me, it's just about getting better. You know, I'll probably take a few days off. After that game was on August 1st, so I'll probably take a few days off after that. But, you know, I'm right back at it, you know, doing my agility stuff on, you know, football fields, like parachuting, you know, doing foot ladder in the sand, you know, those type of things that, you know, that I add to my athleticism. So, I mean, it's going to be the last 3 weeks of August going to be, you know, very vigorous and tough.
I'm looking forward to it. This is the best the Warriors have looked from not only a team standpoint, a coaching standpoint, a front office standpoint. You know, you weren't around here for the lean years. This is really like the new golden age of Golden State Warrior basketball. It's very exciting. One of the reasons why it's so exciting, Kent, is because you're involved in it. The fans love you. The broadcasters love you. And the NBA needs more guys working hard with chips on their shoulder trying to prove who they are. I appreciate how humble you are, and we hope to talk to you again soon, man. Have a great summer league. And get to the regular season nice, healthy, ready to go.
All right, man. Thanks for having me, man.
Thank you. Kent Bazemore of the Golden State Warriors here on the Damon Bruce Show, live from Vegas. I would ask him, what he's going to plan on doing this weekend in Vegas, but I'm sure that is a question Golden State Warrior PR would not want him to answer. Good to talk to him.